This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Call of Cthulhu. In the last episode, we finally made it to the Pirates of Darkwater. I mean, the Islands of Darkwater. And it looks like these people are just want to live, earn money, drink. They wish they could fish, but they cannot. They cannot catch the fish because the fish is old. And unfortunately, I'm a newbie here, and most of them aren't taking too kindly to me. Not outright abuse, but not liking me either. So. Got our work cut out for us. So let's see if we can gather some more info. Hello, good man.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Algernon. Huh. Like the flowers? Interesting. Yeah, I must be speaking nonsense. A bunch of good hearty sailors, drinking and singing. They must have something to say.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Yeah, that must have been forever ago. Yeah. You guys aren't exactly sirens. Not appealing to me, anyway. What is this song?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I don't know. There's something about them saying tasting flesh that just kind of like creeps me out. I don't know. The end of whaling.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was right. They basically, back in the time, they just wailed and wailed and wailed and didn't stop or consider that maybe they were a finite source. It's almost like animals and species and things can be self-sustaining if you kill too many of them. But anyway, we'll lead these men to their drunken hobby.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
I mean, they were generally hospitable for me being a stranger. Ooh. Oh yeah, I remember seeing you. We'll talk to you in a second. Oh, and I guess the bartender kind of ran off. Oh no, he just won't talk to me. You don't have to go home, but you don't have to talk to me. I'm just seeing if anything like pops out of like spot hidden, that type of thing. So, yeah, looks like we're gonna have to talk to the sultry madam, as it were. What are you? Are you a whaler, doctor? One to tempt my manly wiles?
What you looking at, stranger?
Oh, good. We're gonna have this type of conversation. Great. All right. Well, should have expected that. She can certainly put them away. Wait, what? Are you talking about the drinks or the cigarette? I guess it's the drinks. Nothing at all. What is a woman like you doing in a place like this? Well, that seems pretty. Well, I mean, that sounds like a pickup line, more or less. So, do we want to be? Let's just appeal to her ability to drink. She can certainly put them away.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Looks like she's having none of our stuff. We weren't even over there just to. Well, maybe I was, but I don't know if Peter's. I assume she doesn't have anything
I told
else
you
to
to
say.
beat it.
Okay. I don't know if any other conversation would have gotten us anywhere, but we'll see. I assume we can't talk to him. All right. Looks like it's time to go to Fitzroy. All right. Gotta remember I have a speed button. Can we actually close the door? It's only proper. Yeah, I gotta remember to press this because this looks like one of those games where you have to kind of look and check around, so it might be a lot of chances where you have to run back or something like that, so you want to make sure that we're kind of looking around. It's a dead body. Want to poke it? Why is there two? Well, I guess... Never mind. I was about to say, why are there two doors in this place, but... Let's just go search through his crap without asking him.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Is that lady in the bar, maybe? Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier, Cat. I mean, that could be a dude, too. I mean... A threatening letter, you say? Ooh, what's this?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Oh, yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, it seems like a piece of crap. Or, what's the joke? This is a wreck. Oh, no, if we spruce it up, it could be a piece of crap.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Yes, everything here could.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Yeah, different. Does it have different types of whales? Yeah, sperm whale. I can't tell, maybe blue whale. And then which boats and all that.
A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Yeah, we saw that earlier. Seems like you people are stuck in your ways. Which, I mean, I can understand that. You know, tradition and all that other stuff. And it's a different time. Oh, the toilet. Just a hole in the ground. Alright, let's see what's in here. Yeah, let's just look around in this guy's house without even asking for permission. Ooh, a map. A book. Ah, Learning the Medicine, Volume 2. I assume it gives us a few extra points. The second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. Oh. Is there anything on it? Nope. Okay. Cool. Let's see how much... I assume that's another 2 points. Yep. 2 points. So it's going to be a while till we can get to level 3. Oof. We haven't even seen any occult stuff. Let's see. Before we go on, let's check some of our stats here. Roy Mitchell, 55, occupation, owner of the Stranded Whale Bar. Roy Mitchell runs the only bar on Darkwater. Prohibition has no hold on the Stranded Whale, and sailors come to seek some comfort in Mitchell's whiskey. The man therefore knows, more than anyone, that secrets and rumors that the inhabitants of the island exchange after a few glasses. Mitchell is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting. If the numerous trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by, the man will talk freely on the subject on which he is so keen, but he'll be far less enthusiastic if one was to inquire about his source of liquor. Yep, didn't want to talk about that. The Stranded Whale, a bar where liquor is served with total impunity. It's the last thing I expected to find when I arrived on this island. Stranded Whale is its name, and is managed with an iron hand by the owner, a certain Mitchell. He does not tolerate troublemakers, and he fiercely protects the identity of his supplier. All the inhabitants of the area seem to go there, and even saw what looks to be a truce between the bootleggers and the sailors. A cult. Yeah, Miraculous Catch. The Miraculous Catch is what the locals call the last catch of their whalers. In 1847, although whales were disappearing from the fishing zone of the Darkwater whalers, the crew of the Scylla made a gigantic and monstrous catch that saved the island from famine. They still celebrate this catch, and an article from the Times still decorates the bar. It's strange how the memory seems so alive, as if it was maintained by the survivors. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. Let's see, clues. Yeah, we got the letter. And then knowledge. And then we got the book there. Okay. Let's see. Let's go upstairs. Seems a very humble place. See what's in there.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Isn't it Captain Fitzroy? Because it says photograph of Captain Fitzroy. In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Oh, he has a wooden leg. That's interesting. Notes, but we can't pull them out. So maybe it's because I don't have a spot hidden or something.
What a macabre souvenir.
Could that be as a ancestor, maybe, or grandfather or something like that? Interesting. I mean, I have an inkling, but I don't want to say till the game says so. But all right, Mr. Fitzroy, where are those papers you would want me to look at?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Oh, there they are. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Okay.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Well, that's a waste. The signature doesn't do me jack and shit. Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Man, redacted data? Man, that idea doesn't change no matter what time period you're in. At least at the time of this recording. Ah, where'd he go? Oh, I thought it was one of those games where the characters just auto disappear. Like they just leave. Oh, I guess this would be the chance for the character to go actually check around. Oh, gotta close the door. Gotta be proper. I'll double check that upstairs thing again just to make sure that that's not one of those things I don't. Nope. Okay, nothing popped up there. Okay. And I guess up on deck just means outside because proper. Alright, dude, I'm done. Nothing.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Last serving captain, there must be, I guess, a type of respect for that or something. Unlocked answer. That's about warehouse. Okay. Well, might as well ask the unlocked answer. Your documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
They always could. Let's see. What did Charles Hawkins really do for a living? You tell me. I thought that fishing stopped in 1847.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I guess you can respect that, but that doesn't give us anything. Let's ask about Darkwater. Ooh, we got a lot. Because probably because of all the stuff we looked at. What is this miraculous catch?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Well, we've already done that, so I saw the killer whale on the wharf.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Luck and salt over the shoulder and all that. What would have killed it?
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Well, I'm trying to remember, even at this time, do we even know what lives on in a lot of those trenches? We've seen a bunch of certain types of fish that live on the darkest depths of the ocean, but I don't know if we've truly like explored every little inch of the ocean to find everything that lives in there. So there might still be creatures that we don't know about either. Although I doubt there'd be anything at that depth pressure would be anything huge. Although this is Call of Cthulhu, so we had to look at it from that perspective. Why are they putting it back into the sea?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Well, we won't be able to now that they're putting it back, so... Alright, let's see. This photograph looks strangely like you. I've been... Oh, by the way, I've been poking around your personal stuff there, dude. I'm a detective. We have to be asses like that.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Okay, it's pronounced as Scylla. I thought I was pronouncing it wrong. That sounded... Because saying Scylla, even though it looks like that, didn't seem right, so... Scylla, gotcha. But, you know, you'd think that would be an odd coincidence that they look the same, but actually I look pretty... I don't look exactly like my father, but I look pretty close. I just have different colored hair from him, but yeah, if you put us back to back when we were younger in our young photos, you'd be surprised. Who is Cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I guess it is none of our business, but, I mean, this guy seems to have been a very helpful fellow for the most part, so... Alright, see, that's... Okay, that's all about that. Let's ask him about Warehouse 36.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You underestimate me. They belong to the Hawkins family. Well, I mean, unlocked means I already found out who it belongs to. I guess either answer gets us it, but I guess let's choose the one we found out by asking around.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Oh, and he already told us, so we don't need to check that again.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Oh, we got a one CP for, well, I guess just finding the next objective. It looks like we're just getting CPs for just doing the story, which I guess I'll use that. Okay, so no, we already
What
looked
a
at
macabre souvenir.
For some reason I thought we'd get something new. So okay, whoops, wrong button. All right, let's go to Pierce. Let's put that other point in spot hidden, and then I'll probably swap over to doing something else for a bit. Might put it into psychology and start getting that beefed up for a bit, maybe. Anyway, let's put a point in that. All right, now we're at level 3, so that's good for us. So we'll validate that. And then, whoops. Nothing on Sandy. All right, let's go get the James Fitzroy thing. Age 45, occupation captain. James Fitzroy is the captain of the Caribdis. The only boat that still sails the dark water in Boston. His base is the harbor master's office, from where he misses nothing that happens on the island. The inhabitants of Darkwater respect him. The bootlickers despise him. He He offered to help me in my investigation. Well, that's always nice that someone has been helpful. Let's see. Yep, there's the picture. Is this photograph of a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the ship. He has a wooden leg. And the manifest stuff's hidden. Okay. And I assume my next level spot hidden as in. I wonder if there's. Whoops. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a duck button in this. I assume level 3 won't really add anything new at this juncture. It's probably one of those things that'll be a while till we actually start utilizing certain things. So, all right. Anyway, let's get out of here and be proper. All right, let's see if we can get to that. Oh, things have moved around since we. That's why the camera moved away from us, or forced our perspective, so the game could load up new things. Like they moved that guy, they moved the bootleggers there. So, yep. I assume there's no new conversations around while we. Just checking. Okay, nothing for you. Just making sure. Welcome to Darkwater. Yeah, new paint job, dudes. Although with all the salt water, would you even be able to really get anything out of it? Yeah, I bet that lady inside is Cat. Oh, hello.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Oh, those are the people that were arguing with those bootleggers. So that seems to be two factions already at work. So now we can go down that way if we wanted to. Did the police or anything have anything new?
Oh yeah, he's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're
yeah,
not
they're
sailors.
repeating
You
themselves.
can see that I'm busy, can't you?
Okay.
You can't understand. Don't put that
All right,
beast
nothing
back
new
in
from
the
that.
water, you
I assume
shysters. You're crazy.
that's got to be the same.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
I don't know. Shark? A really big shark?
Something coming.
Squid person? I mean, yeah. Yeah, now we've got a whole new section to explore and look around. But, well, we've got the dark water is now opened up and become our oyster. But we'll have to hold off on that for another time. So, in the next episode of Call of Cthulhu, we'll explore more dark water and find our way into Warehouse 36 and get started on the ground floor and find out where to go to next. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.